Greetings, earthlings, and all beings from all realms of existence. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Shalom to my Hebrew and my Jewish brothers and sisters. Namaste to my Hindu and Buddhist brothers and sisters. Greetings to all. Catholic, Christian, Baptist, all denominations, all believers of all. Okay? Actually, greetings to all. You don't have to be any of those things, and you can be any of those things. All beings are welcome. This is a safe space in the essence of expression. Spiritual attacks will be business as usual, if you know what I mean. So I've been guided to share something with you all. Every day I'm guided, but this in particular is where I've been guided. So it's the Queen of Diamonds that I had as a placeholder. And I'm not going to explain to you the entire process, the entire intuitive process that I go through to receive my guidance, but I'm here. And so it says, now this is from the book Millionaire Success Habits by Dean Graziosi. Oh, that is a beautiful name. Dean Graziosi. Could it be Italian? I don't know. And so it says, this is chapter 5. And it says, Awaken the Inner Hero. There's no way in hell you're going to have a lasting success on a large scale without confidence. Because without confidence, you're not going to take massive action. Massive action, learning from what doesn't work, changing your approach until you get to where you want is really what makes someone succeed long term in any context. This was an excerpt from an interview with Dean Graziosi. That was Tony Robbins who spoke that, right? Now, then goes on to give the definition of hero. Hero, a noun, a person who is admired or idolized for courage, outstanding achievements, and or noble qualities, right? So not someone of a boastful, braggadocious nature. Someone who is a bit more reserved, but is highly accomplished in their doings, right? Outstanding achievement. Courage. Courage is very important aspect of a hero. But noble qualities are very important also. Yes. In tune with God energy. Yes. Noble qualities is God energy. Right? Inner, the definition of inner, it's an adjective. It's an adjective. It's an adjective. Why am I trying to pronounce it, right? Instead of saying what we know. Situated inside or further in. Internal. Either mental or spiritual. Either mental or spiritual. Awaken your inner hero. These two definitions are pretty clear, and each taken on its own can represent a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But when you combine the two, the words take on a new meaning. Inner hero represents your full potential, the best you, the one designed by God that made you special, limitless, and the one who needs to be in charge of your life. When you awaken your inner hero, and yes, we all have one, you will open your world up to new opportunities and amazing levels of abundance and joy. So, I think that we should all be a little bit more mindful and a little bit more open so that we open our world up to new opportunities and amazing levels of abundance and joy. So there's a need for us to be open to receiving the gifts from the great divine. I repeat, there is a need for us all to be open to receive the gifts from the great divine. And sometimes that's not going to come from someone who you are expecting. It can come from anyone. It can come from anyone. It can come from anyone. So don't close yourself off with your expectations. God directs whom he will. Allah guides whom he wills to where he wills. And sometimes that little bit of information from the great divine, sometimes it can come from an unexpected source. Sometimes it can come from a source that you may be familiar with, and you say to yourself, how would this person even know? It's got nothing to do with that person. It's about you. It's about the great divine reaching you. You are the one who is of importance. The message can come through any conduit. So, no need in having a preconceived notion of what the messenger may appear to be. Just accept the gift. It goes on to say, as I explained, the best way to activate your inner hero, don't forget it's opposite the inner villain. As you have learned by now, the villain fights against your growth and does all it can to rob you of your confidence, trying to prevent you from developing and anchoring new success habits. So do not listen to the naysayers. Do not take offense to the non-believers. That is not your job. That is not what your gift consists of. Your gift is to receive and deliver. The rest, it is what it is. If they accept it, Allahu Akbar. If they reject it, Allahu Akbar. Both are correct in what was meant to happen. Take no offense. Don't be deterred. All right? Sustain your confidence. Fight against the inner villain that doesn't want you to grow, that does all it can to rob you of your confidence and prevent you from developing and anchoring new success habits. If the villain doesn't work hard to be in control, it will have to bow out and let the inner hero take over. The villain doesn't want to lose its power over you. The way the villain works is by telling you, or better yet, reminding you of an old, disempowering story and trying to sabotage your subconscious so you can't create a better one. Yet, by the time this chapter is over, you will have the tools and the clarity to let the best you guide your thoughts, your happiness, and abundance. So, if anyone is wondering where this information is coming from, this is a book called Millionaire Success Habits by Dean Graziosi. Beautiful last name. Beautiful. I hope that I have not offended if I have mispronounced it, but it is an absolutely extravagant last name. Okay? Recall the definitions. When the inner hero runs your life, you are filled with confidence, optimism, and are a solution-focused person. You are a solution-focused person when you're in your inner hero. When the villain is in charge, it's the polar opposite, robbing you of the courage, energy, and the confidence to make the shifts towards the best version of yourself. Yes. Your inner villain does not want you to reach for the stars. Okay? This mindset ends today. It is your choice. It is up to you to decide what the rest of your life looks like. Okay? Is the rest of your life the best of your life? The power lies within your hands. It's up to you to decide. I'm the hero. Huh? Watch me fly. You don't believe it? It's okay. What's that up in the sky? It's not a bird, and it's not a plane. It is I. Awaken your inner hero. Unlock your full potential. Let nothing deter you. Man, let nothing deter you. My beautiful queen. There are going to be those who agree. There are going to be those who disagree. This shall be expected because this is what it is all about. Do not expect all to be joyful. But do not expect all to be discomforting. Recognize your inner hero and fly away to the destiny that God has for you. Know that you are worth it. No one is perfect, and that is perfectly fine. It makes it easy to try. Nobody got all the answers. No one. And it is when we close ourselves off to receiving that we do a great misfortune to ourselves. I once had a gentleman whom I was selling crack cocaine to. This is back when I was in my unaware state, completely trapped, temporarily trapped, mentally and spiritually inside of the matrix. And he taught me, I was explaining to him that I had some trouble with some guys in the neighborhood. And I didn't know if the matter could be solved by a physical confrontation or if it had to go to the next level, which would be physical annihilation. He taught me step by step how to basically get away with murdering someone. Everything that you would have to undertake. So there's a need for us to do away with our perception of what the messenger may look like. Different people come with different information, and that particular situation changed my perception of that individual for the rest of my life. Before that conversation, I viewed him as a crackhead. I quickly discontinued that perception. He became someone with a habit who was fighting to control his habit because he was not a all of the time smoker. Very cool individual, I must say so myself. I love you all, sincerely and unconditionally, forever. This has been a production of the Magical Moonchild channel. I am your host, son of a Sufi, and I love you. Assalamu alaikum.